What's going on, Scorpio? This is going to be your month of May 2023 here. Just going to pull you a general theme for your month of May. Kind of see what's going on, what you can expect, how you're feeling, significant message, whatever it is that possibly be there. As I say the message, you got the writer, so perhaps that's just something different. It's meant to come out, it'll come out again. That's how I always look at it, so let's kind of see Scorpio. Okay, here we go. Scorpio. The meadow. Interesting here. Scorpio, this is pretty nice of you. I feel like you're either learning to cooperate with others a lot better, you're learning to love people better, or you're starting to see things from a sublime state. It's very strange. I feel like this is a complete turnaround from what you actually want. So with the heart here, it kind of tells me these are your desires. And with the dog kind of turning away from the heart towards, I think, just society as a whole and the people around you. It's almost like, yeah, it really... You're being selfless. You're doing something here that's selfless. Being selfless seems to be the theme for your month of May here. It's kind of wholesome, to be honest. It's kind of cute. But let's kind of see here. What else? This is the Hermetic Tarot. It's not hermetic, some people would say, but I just like the design of the cards. It's so good. And this is quite literally one of my favorite decks. So let's kind of see Scorpio. What's going on? More explanation, please. Some of you could be traveling to the beach, to be honest, or spending more time in nature as well. Learning what it means to be one with nature. Very interesting here. This is ready to go. So let's go here. Let's go here. Let's go here. Here. Knight of Cups. Princess. Crazy. Princess of Cups, Knight of Cups. So I feel like the Magician. This was in reverse too, by the way, so I'm going to keep the Knight of Cups in reverse. It could be a family member that you're getting closer to as well. Just throw that out there just before I forget it. But here with like the Knight of Cups and the Princess of Cups, kind of telling me that I feel like somebody here is going to approach you. Somebody here with a little bit more experience than you. I feel like you mesmerize them. And you know what? I kind of realized that too, looking at your dog I feel like somebody here is starting to bloom. Has like some sort of feelings for you that's going to make headway. Somebody that you personally like as well. Somebody that you possibly like you feel connected to as well. If you're in a relationship already, I'm getting like it's really going to take off. especially with this magician here. It's almost like, for me, tell me that they cast a spell, like they're mesmerized by you. The reason why they want to come towards you here with the Knight of Cups is because you're the Princess of Cups here, and they feel the need to like raise you, but in a way that's like not creepy, but in a way it could be your family member, to be honest. Like I said before, it really could be like a family member, like somebody you haven't seen in like forever. I feel like they notice you and they're like, this is how you live. The magician here, they want to see you grow up, they want to see you be an adult. Interesting. Ten of Swords. I feel like it's also fueled. It isn't just fueled because I'm crazy. It's not only fueled here by like by the things that like who they are and what they wanting you to grow, but they're also fueled by their own issues here with the Ten of Swords, like Gemini energy. It's almost like they remind you of themselves, or you remind them of themselves when they were younger, or perhaps you remind them of their flaws, if that makes sense. Oh, you're a Princess of Cups. You know what? I was a prince at one point, and these are some things I can come and help you. So it could be a mentor here as well, if not a family member, mentor, if it's like some relationship here. I'm really not getting a relationship though, even though there's a lot of love here, especially with this heart here. I'm getting more of a friendly demeanor. It's more towards friends and family and not necessarily love. Now that I'm getting a more clearer picture here. And then with the King of Swords, yeah, I feel like you may be a little bit hard to be receptive of this, because I feel like here with the King of Swords, you might think or you might believe that a lot of answers here are clear to you when it comes to whatever it is that you're trying to do. It's almost like the reason why they're approaching you. It's almost like Now I'm getting more of a father figure here. If it is like a father figure and they haven't been in your life in a while, but yet they're going to preach to you about how to live your life, but you know that Lord of Ruin, the Ten of Swords, like, okay, your life isn't as good as mine. Your life is kind of worse, to be honest. Seven of Wands. Valor. Yeah, I feel like you think you're better than this person, to be honest. Straight up here, Scorpio. I think you think you're better than this person. With your like Seven of Wands here into your King of Swords, and then it's almost like you see right past them. I know what you're doing, bro. Or I know what you're doing. What else? I mean, what can they really teach you? Especially with that Magician in reverse here. It's almost like it's like the opposite of like actually teaching you, and like just kind of like, I feel like, yeah, it's just kind of like missing the mark. And let's kind of figure out a little bit more here. So why are you in this energy of Princess of Cups, King of Swords? Other than the fact that here at the Ten of Swords, like, other than the fact that you might even possibly see through this person, like, you see through their elixir here with their Knight of Cups in reverse. You see through what they're giving you. Yeah. Crazy. A lot of things in air. I feel like, yeah, there's like some hidden agenda when it comes to this too. Hmm. And of course, there's like a creepy aspect to it. And I think it's just the cards here in general. Like, get away. I'm thinking that Marcus Aurelius quote. It's like, I don't hate you. Only go away. He's talking about his own inner mind. Only go away. I don't hate you. Only go away. That's why I'm also getting the hint of like a family member. Like, you understand their family, but like, go away. I'm getting like a Christmas dinner. Even though it's not even Christmas, it's gonna be May. It's kind of funny. It's kind of like, I haven't seen you. Your life is terrible. But you're gonna talk to me about something here? Yeah, it's almost like a Christmas dinner. Like a... Might be even gathering, especially with with the meadow here, Scorpio. It really could be like you're gathering together at like a place of like, I just saw like a light in front of me. You could be gathering here. King of Pentacles. Yeah, you could be gathering at a family event. The King of Pentacles really talks of practical application. That's like the main thing with King of Pentacles. And he's very like pragmatic, especially on this deck specifically here. So it's almost like something about the King of Pentacles here. Let's see what else. Why the King of Pentacles? Why did that fly out? I feel like there's something very significant here when it comes to this. I feel like it's much deeper than this little family gathering. Yeah, the High Priestess. I feel like this person really wants to help you. Four of Pentacles. Lord of earthly power. Yeah. They want you to earn here. They definitely want you to earn. I feel like they're watching you in terms of like business as well. If this is a business thing, especially that King of Swords here, I can tell, Scorpio, you're very like logical. You're very like intelligent, especially with that Magician here, Princess of Cups into your King of Swords. You're very intelligent. Nothing seems to get past you as a person, Scorpio. And especially with this High Priestess here, and I'll show you here. But you know what here, Scorpio? That's what I'm getting. Like, you're very intelligent, and the way I'm getting this, like, you can sniff out anything, is with this dog analogy here. The dog is you, almost. Like, you can sense. It's almost like you have a third sense. You know when you know what this person's thinking. You know how a dog knows that you're upset? You know how a dog knows that, and these are the cards if you want to keep looking at them. You know how the dog knows you're upset? You know how the dog is intuitively aware of your needs? I feel like that's what I feel like you're the High Priestess. I feel like it's very High Priestess energy. Like, Scorpio, I think you're very intuitive as well. Not just intelligent, but intuitive. You know how to apply what you learned into, like I said, King of Pentacles energy, practical application. That's what it basically is. Practical application for how to approach things. And then with the Four of Pentacles in reverse, it's almost like them trying to teach you how to make money is a stupid, like, you're the King of Pentacles. Like, no, like, hello, you not see, like, I'm the King of Pentacles? Why are you trying to give me these Four of Pentacles? Of earthly power? Are you saying that I'm lacking something here? With that Four of Pentacles in reverse? Are you saying that? I feel like that's what I'm getting for you here, Scorpio. You're very sassy, Scorpio. Just from like my initial like what is the words like channeling? My initial channeling. You're very feminine. Modern day feminine is what I'm getting. Yeah, it's kind of cute. Yeah. It is kind of funny how I'm interpreting all this. It's like, but I really get that they're so ignorant in the way that they perceive you. They think you're the Princess of Cups, but in reality, you are the magician. Especially with your spread here. In reality, you're the magician. You know, it's like the Knight of Cups. Like the analogy I gave with the King of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles trying to approach the King of Pentacles. I know that. The Knight of Cups approaching the magician. Think you don't stand a chance. Especially with Valor here, the Seven of Wands rooted down with your magician. Like, I've already been through exactly what you're explaining. I don't need your help. And then the King of Swords here, going into Ten of Swords, and then I feel like you're gonna lash out at them too. With the see how the King of Swords has like a sickle, and then it's going towards that person's Ten of Swords. I think you're gonna hit them right where it hurts, either emotionally or even physically, like kick them in the nuts. But maybe even like you're holding back. Getting like you're holding back. You know exactly how to hurt this person. It's like I said before, it's either a family member or something. And this Ten of Swords here, I'm getting like you really could dismantle that easily. You could really dismantle with the King of Swords, like all these flimsy ass swords here in your into their Ten of Swords, like just cut deep into their insecurities, cut deep into what really bothers them. I'm getting like a very vengeful thing with the Knight of Cups here in reverse. I don't know why. Like all of a sudden. I think that's why that's where love comes into play, is that I think in the past you would have definitely been that way. But now that you're transcending, especially with this Mercury retrograde, especially with like this new season coming up, you're learning to actually care a little bit more. Instead of slicing this person in half, you acknowledge their pains and sorrows with the King of Swords. You know, you're also the King of Swords, so you understand the Ten of Swords more than anyone else, if anything. So it's like you're coming to understand people, the reason why they are treating you this way. And I don't think it's just them. I feel like that's why it bothers you so much. It's because I feel like everyone in your life, especially with that meadow here, feels the need to kind of tell you what to do with the dog here. Like, it's almost like they think you have the mind of a dog. Like, you know, go play fetch. Go, you know, eat your food. No, bad. Like, you feel like people treat you this way, and I feel like it's in general. And it could be a mother figure as well. I feel like everyone, like, why do people treat me like this? But you're learning to appreciate something about that. Like, it's better than nothing, you know? They could, instead of trying to help you genuinely, they could, or try to preach to you, they could be shunning you, hating on you, preying on your downfall. All these things. I feel like that's what you're learning here, Scorpio. If it ties back into all this, if that theme is going to tie back into any of this, that's what it would tie back into, is having more patience with those around you that don't fully comprehend who you are as a person. And but yeah, it's very heartwarming. I'm very glad for you. At the end of it, it's very glad. So let's get one final closing message here for Scorpio, because this is a very like deep message to kind of express to you, especially Scorpio. Trying to see. One last message here for Scorpio, please. One last message. One last quick message, please. Please. Thank you. Foolish man upright in this card, in this deck. Seven of Swords. Lord of unstable effort. The Fool. Yeah, I feel like you're starting your journey here. If I had to end this reading with anything, you're starting your journey. Seven of Swords. You're being fueled by, I feel like there's a little hint of like regret or like guilt when it comes, especially the way that I'm getting you, Scorpio, the way I picked you up earlier in your spread, how you want to attack this person, like cut them deeply on an emotional level. And to the point where it could even be physical. I'm getting like, I feel like you've done that in the past and it's like a guilt. It's like, oh, like, you know, it's a big guilt or regret. So I feel like this is all spurred upon you actually getting regret. And you might, and for those of you, Scorpio, that are resonating with that, you might have actually are going to do that and you find out and you watch this video after the fact. And you're like, oh, like, yeah, because you're looking for clarity here about your actions and why you just did that. Oh, why did I just do that? You know, that's family or that's somebody that I care about. I don't know why I did that. Seven of Swords and the Foolish Man. You're going to be starting a new journey into caring about others in a better way. And it's rooted down with your Seven of Swords because you know who you are. Especially with all this intelligence here, Scorpio, you're very intelligent. I just want to get that out of the way. The Fool, the Magician, the Fool into the Magician, you've already been through these journeys. You've been through these journeys. But it's a way of where you're starting from, you're going backwards one step, but forward two steps, if that makes sense. Like in a different direction. You're going backwards, but forwards in a new direction. Very good to see here, Scorpio. I'm glad for you. I'm literally glad for you. This is as good as a reading could ever get. So thank you, Scorpio, for sticking by me here, and I'll see you in the next one.